And we are recording. Perfect. All right. Couldn't find anywhere to put on my messy desk, this camera, because I clearly need to clean up after doing exams and studying and work. My office seems to be the place where I just kind of throw everything and I'm like, I'll deal with it later. And it never gets dealt with. And then I go to do something like record a video and I'm like, oh my goodness, I need to clean up. You can see it in the camera. Anyways, I'm kind of sick. But I just thought this was really important to get done because you guys have been asking me a lot. I get a lot of questions on how I stay motivated. And also I ask questions like if there's a movie or a video. There is a video you guys wanted to see. Sorry, my brain is totally done. A video you guys want to see, what would it be? And I've got a beginner's workout from some of you. I got how I stay motivated, what do I do to stay motivated. So I thought I would do that one first. I have them written down because I get scatterbrained and I can get off topic a lot of the time. So how I stay motivated, that can be a huge one for most of us. I just don't feel motivated. How are you always motivated to do that? Motivation, you guys, comes from being disciplined. How do I stay motivated? So initially, pictures may work. Initially, seeing somebody get fit may work. But truly, motivation is earned, you guys. Motivation doesn't come. You're not going to wake up feeling motivated all the time. You may once in a while. But something that I have learned is the more disciplined you are, the more motivated you'll be. The more disciplined you stay with your daily habits and your daily routines, motivates you that much more to keep going. And you look forward to that. Your body likes routine. Your body likes balance. And so that is the first key. So the number one thing, how I stay motivated, is routine. I have a routine that I do every single day. Yes, may not be perfect and the same every day. Routine is different than a schedule. A schedule is set and there's no flexibility. Routine is something you do, things that you do, habits you do every day, but there's room for flexibility. So routine is my number one thing for motivation. How do you have a routine? Well, first off, you have to have goals. So that is my second one for staying motivated. Have some goals and write them down. Writing down your goals. Don't just keep them in your head because they will leave. When you write things down, it's a known fact that everybody successful writes their goals down. In this book that I'm reading, it's really good. It's No Excuses by, I think I talk about it a lot actually on my videos. No Excuses by Brian Tracy. And he says 3% of people actually write down their goals, and the rest of the people work for those people. And the people that don't write down their goals are the people that work for the people that are 3% of the population that write down their goals. So write down your goals. Goals are very important because you give your body and your mind a roadmap of where to go. So you write down your goals and don't make them like, they have to be like one goal at a time. I've learned this by experience. I would try to write down everything. I wanted a lifestyle change to happen in a week, and it doesn't happen that way. It happens gradually. It happens gradually. And so you have to implement those things gradually because it didn't take you like throwing all those good habits away. Didn't happen overnight. That happened gradually too. So be patient with yourself. Write down goals. Once you have your goals, start a plan. Once you have a plan, that will kind of be your routine. You'll follow that. So my third one is have a plan. Have a plan of what you're going to do to reach your goals, whether it's weight loss, whether it's waking up earlier, whether it's gaining more muscle, whether it's eating better. Have a plan. How are you going to do that? So if it's eating healthier, what are you going to make for your food, for your meals? Well, go grocery shopping. Make sure you have that stuff in your fridge. Prep your meals for the first while until you get into a habit of it. You have to build the habit. You can't expect that you're just going to magically wake up with habits, healthy habits. They don't happen. You have to be disciplined. The power of discipline comes when you make up your mind that nobody else is going to do it for you. You have to do it for yourself. And the more that you do it, the more rewarding it will get. Because I have a quote here. Suffer the pain of discipline now, or suffer the pain of regret later. So discipline is doing the things now that you may not feel like doing, but in the end, you'll reap rewards from it. Whereas doing what you feel like sometimes will actually cause you to be miserable and unhappy. And if you just got disciplined, you would reach your goals way faster. So one is routine. Then I had goals and make a plan. And discipline's kind of all in that. Staying disciplined is in that too. So routine, discipline, goals, have a plan. That is the foundation. That is the foundation of how I stay motivated. I have to constantly have a plan of what my new goals are. And everybody's goals are different. You're not going to have the same goals as somebody else. So figure out what your goals are. Don't set a whole bunch of unrealistic goals. They have to be realistic. They have to fit your lifestyle. They can't be like going to the gym twice a day, losing 20 pounds in a week. That's just unrealistic. I mean, maybe if you were an athlete or something, you could commit to something like that, but you have to do something that fits in your life. So, another thing that I do to stay motivated, besides being disciplined, keeping a routine. A routine is huge for me. I know I keep repeating that, but it is huge. I look forward to my routine. And anytime that I feel like I wish I didn't have a routine, you know those days when you wish you could just lay in bed and watch movies all day? I've done that and ate chips and ate whatever, and I feel like crap the next day. And I look forward to my routine again, getting back to the gym, eating healthy. It may seem boring at first, but the more you do it, the more stimulated your mind is, the more relaxed your body is, the more stress-free you are, just everything. There's so many benefits to keeping a routine. So, and your body thrives on it. So that is one of my biggest things that keep me motivated. Another one too is taking pictures. Pictures are huge. Stepping on the scale is not. Stepping on the scale will discourage you daily if you're waiting to have this secret number, that this number is going to make you happy, because that number will never ever make you happy. Let me tell you, sorry guys, I'm like got a head cold. Losing weight, it's got a little bit of what is it called? There's a fine line with losing weight, because you think that it'll make you happy, but when you get there, you're never happy. You'll never be happy with the weight that you thought you would be happy with. And it maybe if you do, and you do extremes to get there, you'll never stay there, and you'll just feel totally discouraged. So always take pictures. In the first little while, you may not notice anything. That's okay, but just keep taking pictures, even if it's every 2 weeks or once a month. I do mine, once in a while, or I do selfies, so I can kind of go back through my selfies, and on the days that I feel discouraged, I will look at them and I'll be like, no, look how far I've came. So pictures are another one to how I stay motivated. Another one that is huge, don't compare. Do not compare yourself. Get off Instagram and looking at other fit girls' bodies, because you don't know that that's what they look like all year round. That could just be just before competition time. You don't know if they've got eating disorders, or if they're on certain pills, or if they take laxatives, or if they're on steroids. You don't know that. So you can't compare yourself to another person's body, because you don't really know their lifestyle. You're just seeing a clip of their lifestyle. That being said, having a picture that motivates you, or a friend that has had a weight loss journey, that's different. But don't let that be the only thing that you hang on to motivate you, because there's a fine line again there too. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Mowgli in the Jungle Book. That's what comparison is kind of like. You know, when the snake comes around him and he's so busy staring at the snake and seeing what the snake is saying to him, he's hypnotized because he stared at the snake too long. And as he's staring at the snake, he's being suffocated. That snake is wrapping himself around him. Well, that to me is like an analogy of what comparison does to women and to men, but specifically to women. Comparing for too long, it initially motivates you, and you keep doing it and keep following these people that motivate you, and pretty soon you get more unhappy and more unhappy and more unhappy, and it's really suffocating your spirit. It's really, if you've ever heard the saying, comparison is the thief of joy, it truly is. So it doesn't matter who it is. They can be inspirational. They could be, a beautiful, nice person, weight loss journey. It's good to have someone inspire you and someone to look up to, but don't let that person become your idol. Because if they do, that will slowly suffocate you, and it will just hinder any potential that you have or had to get to where you want to be. So I hope that helps. I don't know. It's the analogy that I got in my head when I really was going through this journey, and I still go through it, guys. But that's one huge analogy that goes through my head. So, let's see. So yes, guys, that is what I do to stay motivated. I'll go through it again. I have a routine. Routine is huge, but I have to be disciplined to keep that routine, right? So discipline is number one for me. I have to stay disciplined no matter what. I kind of have to be my own parent, and I have to just say no to certain things, even when I want to say yes. Like, you can't have that candy. No, not today. It'll make you feel cranky, just like your kids when you say, you can't have that. You're saying that because it benefits them. So you kind of have to mother yourself. And I've learned that nobody's going to do this for me. And as much as I watch motivational videos, and much as I have people I look up to too, that is not going to change me. I have to be willing to change myself, and I have to be willing to look at the things that I need to change. And being disciplined is a key factor for success. You cannot be successful at anything if you do not discipline yourself. So be disciplined, have a routine, but before you have a routine, you need to have goals and have a plan, and then that will kind of build around your routine. If you're a mom, kids go to school, you're going to have to fit it in there somehow. When you go grocery shopping, pre-plan. When you get home, like I said, prep your food, have it done, because this will set you up for success. Have a gym membership. If you have little kids at home, honestly, it's worth the investment to put them in kids club at the gym, or whatever, wherever you're from, whatever it's called. They have childcare at the gym. It is worth your sanity. Trust me, my first daughter, I tried to work out at home, and I was unhappy because I couldn't work out. So I just didn't work out. Then I was unhappy with my body, and I was stressed. And trying to save a couple bucks, really, it's not worth it. So my second baby, I had them both in the childcare at the gym. It became a part of my routine. Every morning I'd wake up, I would feed them, and then I would bring them to the gym. And then we'd come home, have lunch, and I felt better. I had a workout. They would nap, I would nap. And that was just the stage of life that I was in. And things have changed, obviously, now. But have a routine, set some goals, set some realistic goals, set one goal a week, I'd say. Set one goal a week and tackle that, and then keep adding to it. Take pictures weekly. Don't step on the scale. Stay away from the scale, because pretty soon, when you notice your pictures change, you'll be like, oh my gosh, my clothes fit different. And then all of a sudden the scale will look different too. So just stay away from the scale, take pictures, don't compare yourself. Just remember that analogy I told you about Mowgli and the snake. Comparison too long becomes a killer of joy. So just remember that. Also, one other thing that I forgot to say in here, another thing that helps me stay motivated is my self-talk, the way I talk to myself. Because as you know, we can defeat our own day by the way we speak to ourselves. So self-talk is huge. I do have affirmations I say daily. I get up, like my routine is I get up, I spend time with God, I pray, and then I thank Him for everything that I have. And even if those things I don't feel that I have, I say thank you anyways, because that's having faith that whatever you want in life, that He will bring that into your life. So self-talk is really important, because you're going to self-talk anyways. So you might as well make it good self-talk, because you're either going to self-talk negative or you're going to self-talk positive. And whether you do one or the other will determine how your day goes and where your week goes, and if you accomplish your goals, and how your marriage goes. Self-talk is really important. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. That's what I do to stay motivated. I will put them below. I'll put my email below. If you have any questions, ask. And I hope you guys have a great weekend. And hey guys, so I just had forgot, as I was making the video, there's a couple things that I left out. One of the other things that has been a huge impact in keeping me motivated is personal development. Whether that's courses, books, inspirational stuff, speakers, seminars. It has really helped with keeping me motivated. The more you know, the more you grow. And same with your body. Your body, if you're not doing anything to make a change, it doesn't remain the same. It usually regresses. Same with your brain. If you're not constantly learning and reading, it either gets stronger or it regresses. You never can stay the same. So the really cool thing about staying motivated, even when it comes to your health and fitness goals, is doing personal development while you're doing it, so that your mind can stay up to the changes that your body's having, and you can learn, because everything is connected. And if you're only working on one aspect of your life, then chances are that it probably won't stay. You need a balance in your life. So personal development has been huge for me, because when you learn things, you build your self-confidence. You know things, and it makes you feel confident, it makes you feel smart, and it really helps you with your progress. So whatever you're working on with your goals, get a book, read something that will help you with whatever you're struggling in. I always get books. I love to be inspired, and I like, I like people that build me up, like books that build you up. I like watching speakers that are positive and motivational, because that's what I know I need. And same with you. You have to be prepared when you are starting this journey. You have to be prepared to stay motivated. You have to have the tools. And I think this is what has really helped me. So I'm going to put right here, the first thing that helps me. This isn't in the order that it goes in. This is just what keeps me motivated. 1 is routine. 2 is discipline, staying disciplined in that routine every day, so consistency. 3, having goals with a plan, writing down goals and having a plan, whether that's whatever that is to you, just unique goals and a plan. 4, eating healthy, so having healthy food and having it prepared to eat keeps me motivated. Personal development, like I said, it builds your self-esteem, it builds your knowledge, it keeps your brain healthy and functioning, which in turn keeps your body healthy and functioning. 6, self-talk. The way you speak to yourself can either motivate you or discourage you. So either you're going to you talk to yourself anyway. So either you're going to talk to yourself negatively or you're going to talk to yourself positively. But that has to be up to you. If you have a hard time being positive, then you need to sit down. And my husband's trying to make thunder sounds on the door. I had to close my door because my kids were fighting. If you have a hard time talking nice to yourself, if you find that when you're alone and you find you're getting discouraged a lot, usually it's because your self-talk, just in your mind, your thoughts and stuff are negative. So you have to write down some affirmations. Even if you don't feel them yet, write down how you would like to feel. And then you have to make a plan of saying that to yourself every single day, just like you would exercise. So 6 would be self-talk. 7 is don't compare. It's good in the beginning to see a body that you like, but don't let that thing trap you. Just like I use the analogy of Mowgli and the snake. in the Jungle Book, how he stares, and that he's so busy staring at the snake that he doesn't realize that it's actually choking him. And that's what comparison is like. So try not to compare. Try to compare yourself to your last week's progress. Compare yourself to yourself from yesterday to today. Are you getting better? Are you doing a little bit more? Are you hitting the goals, your lists, whatever you have planned? Are you doing that? Last 8, progress pics. There is nothing that motivates you more than taking progress pics and seeing that difference. Yes, you may not see it in the beginning right away, but over time you will, and those things will keep you motivated. And hey, you'll probably inspire people along the way, and there's nothing that's more motivating too than knowing that you're having an impact. Your lifestyle is having an impact on somebody else to make a healthy lifestyle change. So guys, those are my 8 things that I do to stay motivated. I'm not perfect at them. I still have to work at them daily. I haven't mastered them yet, but it's something that that keeps me motivated. And so when I know that I'm feeling discouraged or unmotivated, I try to take a look at those things, and if one of them is lacking, I try to fix it, and I try to make it better. So I hope this has inspired and encouraged you. If you have any questions about this, please feel free to email me at hannah@Fitnessministry.ca. I'll put the link below, as well as I'll put my motivational tips below. Have a good weekend, everybody. Have a good week, and it's almost Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you all, and yeah.